Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my little corner where today I'm finally going to announce to the YouTube world, more so than like I already told a few girls in my live, but not everybody watches, you know, live Get Ready with me, so I finally get to tell everybody that I am pregnant, not only pregnant, but pregnant with twins, which is absolutely still like shocking to me. Like I still have moments where I'm like, I'm gonna bring two babies home from the hospital. I'm gonna be bathing two babies and feeding two babies and dressing two babies and changing two babies' diapers. Like I still have these moments. And another reason why I wanted to share like this whole journey with you guys, not just because I feel like truly you guys are my friends, is because you yourself might be pregnant. Because I know when I first found out I was pregnant with twins, I like watched every YouTube video that I could find, and I still do it. Still watch plenty of twin pregnancy journeys and twin baby nighttime routine videos. I watch all the twin stuff. I feel like when you find out you're having twins or you find out you're having multiples, you search the internet like, how is this gonna work? So if you are pregnant with twins, congratulations! I'm so excited for you. Lean into it. It's gonna be hard, but just enjoy it, honey. So in today's video, I thought that I would kind of share the journey, how everything happened for us and how we were feeling and what we were thinking, and my pregnancy symptoms. As of today, I am 13 weeks. 2 more days, I'll be 14 weeks, but yeah, so 13 weeks today, and I am already showing. I'll go ahead and insert some bump pictures so you guys can see how big I am, and I might even do a little spin for you guys so you can see in person. The twin bump is definitely very prominent in this one right now. So let's see, where do we start? I guess we'll start with when me and Chris decided to have another baby. We already have 2 children, one together and then one from a previous relationship. So my daughter is 14, my son is 8. Yes, those are very well spaced out, and I will say because definitely as a younger person, I did not enjoy being pregnant whatsoever. For me, you know how they say like men are huge babies when they're sick? Well, I have men beat, okay? Like I am the biggest baby. I just don't have a very high tolerance of pain or being uncomfortable, and I complain a lot, and it's just not, being pregnant was never a very glorious experience. Definitely there were some great things, the end result, you know, the little present you get at the end of it. But feeling the baby move, like I always loved that. I'm honestly so excited to feel these 2 guys move. But the nausea, the being uncomfortable in my own body, I can't breathe, and just knowing there's so many things I can't do. It's not that I'm a big drinker, but I did enjoy an occasional glass of wine with dinner, so just knowing that I can't have one, you know, it's not the bads definitely don't outweigh the good, but it's definitely a reason why I didn't enjoy being pregnant and probably why I put it off for so long. So if you have followed my channel, you already know this, but if you don't, about almost exactly 2 years ago, 2 years and 3 days, we have the date burned into our memory, we had a pretty bad house fire. We had a malfunction with our dryer, and it started down in the basement, and it caught the gas line on fire, and it shot out of my dryer like a blowtorch, and we lost 3 pets in the fire, which I still can't even really talk about. It was really hard for us. We loved each and every one of them so much. A dog that my son grew up with, because it was my father's dog, who actually used to sleep in this very room that I film in now. But it was just too much for him when we did move back in. Too many memories. And then a new puppy that we had just gotten. He was only probably about 12 weeks old. And then we had a cat named Debbie, who was a boy, but we obviously did not know that until a couple weeks before the fire. We went to get him neutered, and instead she got spayed. No, wait, I said that backwards. This is what pregnancy does to your brain. It was not a total loss. The house didn't burn completely down, but we did eventually end up having to gut the entire house. So it was a very lengthy process, and we spent about 8 months being displaced from our home. The first few weeks in a hotel, and then an apartment for a few months, well, about 6-7 months, and then back into a hotel because the contractor kept saying they would be done in time. We knew they wouldn't, but our insurance company would rather listen to them than us, so we ended up in a hotel long enough for them to have paid for the that 1 month in the apartment over and over and over again, because, you know, obviously hotels are way more expensive. And I would say a few months after the fire, after, you know, the emotions kind of settled down a little bit, me and Chris started talking about things that we would regret in life, because you really do start thinking about what's important. I'm trying not to cry, but like the hormones. And having more children came up, and I've always said to him, you know, I don't like being pregnant, not a big fan of it, and I felt comfortable with the way our family was, but at that point I had really come to the realization that I would never regret having another child, but I would possibly and very well likely regret not having another child. But I told him, you're gonna have to straight up tell me that you're like, I want to have another baby. And he did immediately after that, said, I want to have another baby. So we made this decision in 2020. And it was March of 2020. So I had my Marina removed in April 2020, and 2 weeks later I was laid off from my job. And it was a very cushy job. It would have been perfect for, you know, raising an infant. Probably not 2, but 1 would have been perfect. Because I got home at a decent hour, I made my own schedule, and there was just a lot of wiggle room. So I lost that job, as well as my health insurance, which was a little scary. Luckily, I live in the state of Tennessee, and when you're pregnant, they give you presumptive TennCare. So we're covered, thankfully. But so we tried, and we tried, and we tried, and we tried, and we tried. And around, I would say, August, we did get pregnant. Unfortunately, I had a miscarriage pretty early on, about 6 weeks in. And it was not only emotionally devastating, but physically it was very painful and very slow. I've only had 1 other miscarriage in my life, and it was very swift, and it was painful probably for 24 hours, and then it was done. This one was not like that. And so it terrified me, and I was kind of worried because I'm going to share my age with you. I am 37 years old. So in my mind, I thought I waited too long. My eggs are old and crumbly, and I'm not going to be able to do this. God clapped back with, oh yeah, that's what you think. And we found out we were pregnant in February. We did spend a lot of quality time together in January. We even went on a romantic weekend to, it was like our Christmas present to each other. So we went to Gatlinburg and had a cabin for the weekend, and it was very romantic and very nice. But it turns out I was already pregnant. We got pregnant New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, sometime around there, or maybe both. Which I'll explain that in a moment. So, I mean, so excited to find out that we were pregnant again, but also really nervous. So I immediately made a doctor's appointment and got to the doctor during week 7. And it was the invasive ultrasound, if you know what I mean. You know, not the, but the, you know what I mean? Sorry if that's like too much information. But the moment she put it in and I saw the screen, and it looked like owl eyes looking at me, 2 circles, I was like, holy heck. Because before this, I should probably have mentioned, I had horrible morning sickness. Like, I've never in my life had morning sickness like this. And I thought, honestly, part of me, the biggest part of me thought, okay, Karen, like, your inability to handle being sick is being exaggerated right now. Like, you're blowing this out of proportion. But there were literally days where I was so sick I couldn't get out of bed. Granted, I did. I have 2 kids and a husband, so I got out of bed, but I didn't want to, and I spent a lot of time in bed, but so sick. And not only that, my sense of smell, and it's continued till this day, is so good. I could replace one of the canine police dogs in Knox County Police Department. I joked around once about, well, maybe it's twins. But either way, I took it as a good sign that the pregnancy was healthy because I was so sick. So when she put it in and I saw the owl eyes, I saw the 2 sacs, I knew what she was gonna say. And she goes, oh, wow, well, I have a surprise for you guys. It's twins. And it seemed like that pause between guys and twins was so long, and I immediately thought, she's gonna say it's twins. And when she said it's twins, I looked at Chris. Now granted, 2021, his face is covered with a mask, so I couldn't really see, was he excited? Was he terrified? What's going on in his mind? Because I knew, for me, I had like this nervous laughter, like I couldn't stop laughing, but it was like a smiling laugh, you know, like, oh my gosh, like you ask God for a miracle and he gives you 2. That blows my mind. Yeah, it was just absolutely crazy, and the ultrasound technician was so sweet. I was like, as we were leaving, I was like, can I give you a hug? Oh wait, no, I'm so sorry, COVID. And she was like, heck no, give me a hug. And it was just amazing. Like, I immediately quit feeling nauseous. Not that it didn't come back, but during that doctor's appointment, I'm like walking around like, oh my God, it's twins. Oh my God, it's twins. They took my blood. I didn't even feel it, you know, big baby over here. So that was week 7. We went back to the doctor 3 weeks later and had like the big genetic talk with them, and they took my blood for that. I had already gained 9 pounds at that point. And with my pregnancies, my body kind of stores all the fat cells, like every single one it can get its hands on. I gained, I hate even telling people this, I gained 50 pounds with my daughter and 60 with my son. I have already gained 16 with this pregnancy. I'm a little nervous at how big I'm gonna get, and I don't just gain it here, I gain it here, 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 you know what I mean? Like literally everywhere. But I'm trying to give myself some grace. I am enjoying cute little maternity outfits that I didn't have the nerve to enjoy when I was younger during my pregnancies. I'm just really enjoying feeling cute and pregnant, you know? At this point, anyways, I'm sure it's gonna get harder and harder. Okay, so the genetic testing at week 10, I did get my results almost exactly a week later, which was really, really fast because they told me it would be at least 10 days. We were at work when we got the results. It didn't just let me know was I the carrier of any of these genetic diseases, but it also let us know the sexes of the babies. So we were at work together because since then I've taken on, since you know being laid off, I've taken on a part-time job basically at a restaurant that we used to work at. It's at a travel center that we used to work at, so it's a new restaurant to me, but not to Chris. He's worked there before. But I didn't want to go back to the same brand that I used to work for before because I just felt really let down by them. You know, they could have handled things completely different. They could have offered me a different kind of job within that brand. They did not. They just kind of let us go. So I went back to this other restaurant where I knew I would be taken care of because the manager there, like we go way back, right? So I knew they would work around my schedule and whatever I needed to do as far as Sam's baseball schedule and all of that. So we happened to be at work together the day that I got the results, and it was an email and it says your genetic testing results are back. Click here to see. And so I told Chris I happened to be on a break. I saw it. I went to the kitchen where our boss and him were working, and I said, we got the email, we got the results. And she goes, go, I want to know, go find out. So we stood in a portion of the kitchen, and it started with telling us, you know, the genetic results, which were all negative. We did find out later that I am a carrier for cystic fibrosis, but the rest of the results that were within that email were negative. And then there was this little button that you could press to see the gender results, and so I was like, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. And I pressed it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the kids, Chris, me, we all wanted a boy and a girl. We felt like it would just be the perfect combination into our family. Sam would have a little sister as well as a little brother. Chris would get the daughter he's always wanted, but still have that opportunity to be a boy dad again, which we love. Like, Sam has been amazing for us. And Carly would get a little brother and little sister all in one foul swoop. It was exactly what we wanted, and when we pressed that button and saw, I'll put the picture up on the screen, but basically that one twin is expected to be a girl or predicted to be a girl, and one twin is predicted to be a boy. When we saw that, I literally screamed in happiness. It was exactly what we always wanted, and oh fudge. I feel so lucky that God has given me 2 babies, but then to give me, you know, what I wanted. It didn't matter. I would have loved, if it had been 2 boys, I would have loved them. We wanted a girl for Chris so bad, you know, like when you love a man, you will go to the moon and back for him. You'll like lasso the moon for him. And I just wanted to give him a daughter, and to be able to give him a daughter and a son all in one foul swoop. I mean, it was amazing. And I have not stopped thanking God. Like literally every day I thank him. So I screamed, scared literally everyone in the food court. They thought something was wrong with me. And we just yelled and told everybody right at the end. Like I came out and was like, oh my God, it's a boy and a girl! Like it was absolutely amazing. And then I was so excited, like both with, I didn't even tell you guys, with telling the kids that we were having twins. I wanted to do it immediately. First off, the day that we found out they were twins, I wanted to tell the kids. We waited a little bit longer to tell the family, though not very much longer. But I did take videos, so I want to go ahead and show you guys us telling them first off that not only is mommy pregnant, which Sam was a little confused about because we've been talking about having a baby for so long. I don't think he realized that like I had to get pregnant, that you know, like he just knew we were gonna have a baby eventually. So that confused him a little bit. But not only that, but that we were having twins. So we took them out to their favorite restaurant, which is called Pizza Inn, and it's a little buffet style pizza restaurant where you can get like pizzas that taste like cheeseburgers and grilled cheese, and like they have so many cool pizzas. I called beforehand, spoke to the sweet server, and she was like, I am so down to help you with this. Let's talk it out and figure out what we're gonna do. So we figured the easiest way to do it would be to put it on dessert pizzas so that you could read them with the icing, you know. And you know what, I'm just gonna quit talking and let you guys see that video. What is that?
Hey guys, we have a little message for you.
What's it say, baby? Can you read that? Baby on the way. There's a baby in mommy's belly. There's one more thing though.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. What's that say, guys? We tried our best. It's perfect. There's 2 babies in mommy's belly. That's why mommy's been so sick. I was just thinking.
Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you guys.
How did you work? Are you excited?
He's in shock, I think. We've been talking about having a baby for well over a year.
Okay.
So I think he just thought like, yeah, we knew we were going to have a baby.
Yeah.
But you know.
But 2 babies.
Yeah, no, like, Sam, get back up here.
It wasn't a shock that you were pregnant because, like,
we've been trying, yeah.
But I did not expect twins.
Yep, there's 2 of them.
Thank you so much.
I have a question.
What?
I think we.
Mommy went to the doctor today and they checked my tummy and they found 2 babies. Mommy's
Just found out
today, but we couldn't keep it from you guys. So, do you want to know when the babies are supposed to come, when their birthday's supposed to be?
Yes.
October 6th.
Oh no. If this household has 4 October 9th birthdays. Like,
or they could come early and they could be on Papa's birthday.
Like, it's very likely that they'll share the same birthday, but if they share the same birthday with you guys.
Yeah, that's you 4 people. That's very unlikely.
You're about to have either 2 brothers,
You'll have to give
2 sisters, or a brother and a sister. They won't be identical, they're fraternal. They have their own little sacks, so they have their own little...
I don't want to mix up my... That would be horrible.
Hear me?
Are you ready to be a big brother to 2?
I kind not fun being a middle child, so...
Well, now he won't really be. He'll be one of the older siblings. Because it'll be even.
And I can't be, well, I can still be told around, but I won't be the youngest.
Technically, you're still a middle child unless you're the youngest or the oldest.
Do you want to say anything? The babies will watch this one day. You want to say anything to them? Before my battery dies? No. Nothing?
I do not feel comfortable with the camera this close to me.
Do you want to say anything to your siblings to be?
Future
I'm
siblings?
excited but also scared.
Join the club.
Same as me.
It's way worse for you though. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Thanks
It's way
for that.
worse for me.
No, for her, she's the one who has to give birth to them
Also,
and carry them.
This is gold.
Out.
Well, that's also a thing.
What?
Me being the, even though I'm technically not the oldest because I have an older sister, I'm still your oldest. So I'm gonna have 3 little siblings.
Yeah.
2 more. Big
Mama?
Sam.
Not just like Sam, but not
No.
Sam, you have to stay away from them
Why?
so that so we don't end up with 2 more of you.
I'm a teenager.
It was so cute. I love their reactions. Carly did get a little emotional. Oh man, what a good day that was. And I wasn't even hungry. Like, I was so nauseous at that point. I had so many food aversions. Like, nothing really went down good. I really was only eating like fruit and popsicles, cold things. That's all I wanted was cold things. So it was really hard for me to eat that night. But I wanted to do that. Like, I wanted to tell them in a really cool way because it's the kids' journey too, you know? Okay, so then the first pizza, I don't know if you guys could see, but it said baby OTW or on the way. That was the only way I could think to like fit it all on one pizza. But when the twins one came out, like, it was so cute to see Sam like trying to read it and sound it out, and then it was like, wait, what? It was so cute. So on to telling the kids about the gender of the babies. So yes, I have Carly, who is 14, and Sam, who's 8, but we also have Isabella, who is Carly's half-sister, though there's nothing half about their relationship at all. And she's not my child, she's not Chris's child, but she has always been my baby. I always tell her she's my favorite one because she's the one that didn't give me stretch marks. But Isabella has been such a big part of our lives that when I found out the sexes, I immediately called her because she was planning on heading back to her dad's because she does spend a lot of time with us. And I had called her and I was like, don't go anywhere. Like, stay at the house. Well, I mean, you can if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but we know the sex of the babies. And I kept saying it like that, the sex of the babies, because I didn't want to kind of give it away, I guess. So I started calling grocery stores to see if they would fill cupcakes for me, and apparently none of them do that. Or Walmart would do it, but you had to like call a day or 2 ahead because they would have to thaw out special cupcakes for them to do it, and whatever. So Chris went to the grocery store, we bought cupcakes, we scraped the icing off, we cut a hole in it, we filled it, we put new icing on, and that was it. So this next video is us presenting those cupcakes to the kids. You guys ready?
Explain.
So Carly has baby A, Sam has baby B, and Bella has baby A and baby B. We combined the 2 in your cupcake.
Interesting.
Okay.
So you have to take a bite last.
Nope, everybody all at the same time. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, better be a big bite so you can get to the middle, and 3. What'd you get, Sam?
Blue.
I got pink. I got blue and pink.
We're having a boy and a girl! We were all so excited to get exactly what we wanted. It was absolutely amazing. And then telling our family about it was a lot of fun as well. Chris made his mom a little photo book, and each page was her kids with her grandkids. So as you go through, it would be her kids, and then on the same page with them, the grandkids. And then you got to the last page, and it was just all the sonogram pictures from that first visit at the doctor. And it was just really cute to see her reaction. I think there's a bad word in there, so. And a lot of screaming because we had his whole side of the family over, so you might want to turn down the volume, but I definitely want to share that video with you guys. He spent so long working on that. Oh, so sweet.
Yeah, a lot of them come out a little blurry.
What is it? You want to show everybody? Have you
Are you fucking serious?
I told you.
Oh, you have no idea. You want to tell him?
2.
Oh! Congratulations! I knew it was gonna get somebody. I just didn't know who.
And I am so sick. I was sitting here going, Chris, tell them before I puke all over everybody, please. See, I held out a little while, but
That's what I said. I thought it was going to be weird.
I told her.
Yeah.
Listen,
Isn't Karen pregnant?
listen.
I don't know.
Dad said Chris wants everybody to come over. I said they got something to tell us. I said, or somebody died. Something's wrong. He never wants us to come over. I said, she's pregnant. I did too.
so they had their own sacks, so they're going to be fraternal, not identical. But one is weighing at 7 weeks.
We're having
and one is weighing at 7 weeks and 1 day. So that means they will be due October 6th.
I'm gonna come.
I'm about to have hell with some twins.
Did you hear that, Riley?
I told her. We're having twins. We're, as in everybody.
Good, then you can have some of my morning sickness.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it out.
Cute, right? And then before that night, we had my dad lives with me, or was living with me. At this point he's not. He's got his own house and has flown the nest. So I wanted to tell him, but also like I knew he wouldn't appreciate a book quite as much as Chris's mom. So when we got the book, I was like, hey Papa, come upstairs. At this point he knew we were pregnant, but he did not know it was twins. Because there was no hiding it from him, honestly. I could not even cook meat because it made me so sick. So one day he came home and I basically melted in his arms and started crying and was like, please finish cooking these pork chops. They're making me so sick. I can't even stand it, blah, 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 blah. So he knew I was pregnant, but he didn't realize it was twins. So I'll show you that video of us showing him the book and him figuring out that it was twins.
Oh, very clever.
Wait a second. You look at it really good, Wayne?
Looks like something's attacking the Enterprise.
Oh yeah? How many Enterprises are there?
No way.
Well, look at it real close, Wayne. It specifically says twins and twin A, twin B.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to read the microscope? I don't have a microscope. Look at.
Okay, let's
Could
focus.
you
Let's
explain
focus.
to your viewers
Focus
how tiny
on the
these letters
fact.
are? It's like the fine print on a cigarette package. So,
I don't know why they had it.
kind of ruined it, didn't I? Huh?
Yeah, because you were just we were banking on you just flipping past the page.
No, this one reminded me of a paramecium.
Yeah. How many Enterprises do you see, Bubba? So cute. My dad's always been like addicted to Star Trek, and really anything sci-fi. I grew up watching The Lost Boys and all kinds of movies that a kid shouldn't be watching at like age 8 and 7, whatever, but he definitely got me used to that. So I thought that was so cute, and what a cute reaction. I don't think I got anybody else's reaction on camera. because Mom had been around somebody with COVID, and then I knew my Aunt Lisa was a little private and probably wouldn't want to be recorded, so I didn't get to record any of that. And then my cousins, who had the best reactions, one had COVID, one had been around somebody with COVID. So I wasn't able to see them and I couldn't hold it in. Like, there was no holding it in. So I definitely wanted to tell everybody. And then after we told the family, I went ahead and announced it on Instagram. So you may already know, obviously, if you follow me over there. But I thought it was really cute. I made these onesies all by myself and they turned out so cute. I'm definitely, if you can't tell by the amount of videos on my channel, addicted to shopping. So I thought that the package onesies, the deliveries, I thought that was really cute. Okay, so what else? So now I'm at 13 weeks. I gained 7 pounds in between that second doctor's visit and my third doctor's visit, which was again 3 weeks. A little disconcerting that I've gained 16 pounds already, but again, I know how my body acts, so I'm trying to give myself a little grace, but also not fall into the same cupcake patterns, cupcakes, literally, that I did with my son, and trying to eat healthier and stay at least somewhat active. It's not always easy. I got a package, that's what that is. But I am trying. So what other symptoms have I had? So I told you about the extreme nausea, and that was like my first indication that, hey, you might have more than one baby in there. Showing early, obviously, was another sign that I had more than one. The extreme sense of smell. There was a point where my dad was trying to be nice and he bought laundry detergent because we needed it. He bought Gain. And you know, Gain is known for its long-lasting smell. I could taste it. I could literally taste it. Anything that I washed in that, or that my husband washed in that laundry detergent and used the fabric softener with, God, if they use the fabric softener and the laundry detergent, it made me so sick. I have also had some heart palpitations, which I have not ever had before with pregnancies, but apparently it's a normal thing. Yesterday was actually a really bad day for them. Normally when I get them, it's towards the end of the day. I'm never being like really active when they come on. They just kind of sneak on me and it just wears me out. Like, I physically feel exhausted. My arms, my legs feel a little lethargic, I guess is the best way to put it. But it's also disconcerting because your heart feels like it's gonna beat out of your chest. Not only that, but you don't know when they're coming. And I did mention that to the doctor on my last doctor's visit, and they're gonna keep an eye on it. If I had woke up this morning and continued to have them, I would have called the doctor because they said that if I keep having them, they're gonna send me to a cardiologist. But right now, it's just a normal pregnancy symptom, and I'm trying not to stress out about it because I can't help the situation. For me, I know this is gonna be my last pregnancy. I am most likely not gonna have any more kids after this. Like I said, I'm 37. I think this is it for me. So I'm trying to enjoy every last bit of it. Oh, what else did I forget to tell you? The last time we were at the doctor, and I'll show you some more sonogram pictures, after we found out the gender, they were going through and they were like, pretty sure this guy is the boy. He's all chilled back, feet up, doing exactly what the sonogram technician needed him to do. And then the girl, on the other hand, who was so cute and had her legs crossed at one point, she did not want to change positions. She did not want to help the sonogram technician out whatsoever. But it was really funny. During that sonogram, they were like, wow, okay, that's how you have twins. And I was like, what? And they go, well, you ovulated from each ovary. So I dropped an egg from each ovary, and one baby is measuring a day bigger than the other one, so there is a good chance that I got pregnant with one baby and the next day got pregnant with another one. Yep. Like, what can you say? I'm an overachiever. I am feeling much less nauseous than I was, and I will say they eased up around week 11. The nausea eased up around week 11, but it was really tough before that. And when I could start eating food again, I definitely enjoyed it. I think that's where that first 9 pounds came from, or maybe the second set of, you know, the second 7 pounds, the seven pounds. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, I'm just enjoying it now. Chris has been so amazing, so understanding and forgiving, and just rubbing my back all the time. He doesn't rub my feet as much as I would like him to, but he rubs my back all the time. And it just gets me literally everything I could need and or want. In fact, when the nausea was so strong I could barely stand it, he went to the store and got me literally everything that he had read would help, including C-bands, the wrists that you wear around, or the bracelets you wear around your wrists that have little nodules. And basically they're supposed to help with acupressure, which you can do without the bands. You just basically find that soft spot right there and you just sit there and rub it until your nausea goes away or until it lessens. And the doctor said when I showed them to her, she was like, those are helping more than you think they are. Sucking on hard candy really helped. And that, honestly, that and the C-bands were big time. Having cold, fresh fruit was really, really nice. Watermelon, pineapple, strawberries, but more watermelon and pineapple I think were what was really helping. Popsicles. I'm trying to think because I know like this might help you guys. And then this part's not fun. I always experience a little bit of constipation during a pregnancy because I am an avid coffee drinker until the moment I find out I'm pregnant, and then I ditch that stuff. You are allowed to have 8 ounces worth of coffee a day. However, it's not something I want because I don't enjoy the smell of it or the taste of it. It's like everything's completely different, so I don't enjoy it as much. I do have one maybe every 3 to 4 days whenever I really need extra help with constipation. But Chris got me Fiber 1 bars, which are really supposed to help, you know, increase the amount of fiber you're having, which also helps take care of things and gets them running smoothly. He got me Gas X pills. That has been a reoccurring issue. Like, it's hard when you're pregnant because not only is your body changing, but there are smells coming out of you, maybe, or at least me, that are not pleasant to anyone at all. At all. Well, that was a nice note to end this on, talking about my constipation and my gas. Anyways, I hope that if you are pregnant with twins or if you're just interested in the journey that you will watch these videos, because I do plan on uploading my journey as we go along. So I'm going to end this one here at 13 weeks and then I'll pick up the next video at 14 weeks, kind of let you know how things are going. I still can't believe that I already know the genders of the babies, that it seems so early to know, but you know, that's the world we live in now. Like, everything is just progressing so much, and I haven't had a baby in, you know, 8 years, almost 9 years, so it's changed a little. But yeah, I hope that you guys will stick around and just, I don't know, just hang out with me. If you have baby name ideas, I'll totally take those. Right now we only have one in mind, and when I say we, I mean me. My great-grandmother, her name was Tilly, and I love the thought of Tilly Mae. I think it's so cute. However, both of our kids have 2 middle names, so I feel like I need to come up with another middle name that sounds good with Tilly Mae. Just a thought if you want to help me out in the comment section. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Any baby stuff that I find that I like, I'm putting into my Amazon storefront, like these cute little maternity overalls. I love them. Love them. They're so comfortable, and I think this is just such a look. I'm wearing it with my white Vans and my no-show socks, and I feel so cute today. Like, that's why I'm finally sitting in front of you guys and doing this video. Wow. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time, especially with the additional videos that I've added in, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go for now. And normally I call out new subscribers during my videos, but I feel like I've taken so much of your time already. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it this time. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched, everyone who's subscribed. You guys mean the absolute world to me. If you guys liked today's video, please give it a big old thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for now. But I'll be back very, very soon. Till then, my loves. Bye!